Hello, my name is Íñigo Muñoz, and this is my video about school shootings in the United States. At least one time per year, the world receives the same notice: school shooting in the US. This is one of the biggest problems that people in charge of this country has. School shootings force people to rethink and create a debate about if guns should be legal or illegal here in the United States. I mean, if you start to think about this field, it's so easy to be the protagonist of a school shooting. You just need to go, for example, to Walmart, buy a gun for a reasonable price, and go to class with that arm and start killing your partners. The facilities that this event has suppose a real danger for everybody. But why? Would a normal student go to his class and start killing his classmates? In research, I'll give you some examples of school shootings here in this country. Also, I'll present some information of some people who knows about psychology and sociology, and they have gave some opinions of why people go to his school, to his class, and start killing his classmates. In 2021, Ethan Crumbley killed 4 persons in Oxford High School, Michigan. The reports indicate that Ethan was a victim of cyberbullying. Also, Ethan was a solitary person. The day in which Ethan did this crime, he published pictures of the arm in his social media. Now, let's see an example of a school shooting back in the days. In 1988, James Smith killed his teacher before killing himself. I've researched that the cause of a lot of school shootings before the 19th were protests against social conflicts. Let's go to 1999. This year, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold did one of the worst school shootings of the whole history, the Columbine shooting. They killed 13 persons and they wounded 20 persons. This attack changed forever the perception of school shootings here in the US. This school shooting began a national debate. People here in the US started asking questions to themselves of, should arms be legal in this country? Also, the 19th, not just because of the Columbine shooting, were years in which school shootings changed. This situation could be caused by the youth a change in the youth culture. I mean, internet expanded in the years, we all know this, and with internet, more violent video games or films were available for a lot of people. And finally, this Columbine shooting changed everything. Year after year, the graphics are constantly growing. But the main cause of this situation, we think that is because of the mental health problems in young people. These mental health problems existed before COVID-19, but they are intensified since then. But what is the cause of this increase of mental health problems? Again, the New York Times argues that this increase in mental health problems could have a relation with the excessive use of social media and internet between young people. This excessive use of social media decrease the dopamine levels of the people. And when your dopamine levels are not good, mental health problems appear. Okay, it is obvious that everybody is against the school shootings. But let me introduce the next debate. Should arms be legal in the US? The people who is against arms argues that arms just cause suffering between people. But there is other position. The people who is in favor of arms say that arms are a mechanism of defense. In my opinion, the US government should do these 2 things. The first thing is reducing the amount of arms in the country, and the other thing is forbid unlimited access to internet for kids. Making a more psychological opinion, I would say that there's a huge difference between the United States culture and the Europe culture. Here in the United States, people defend their private property above everything. I am from Europe, from Spain, and there our culture we prevent above everything human life. This is something really interesting to understand why here the Americans have legal weapons in the country. As a conclusion, shootings here in the United States are one of the worst things of the country. Also, the United States have a really bad international reputation with these things that happen here with arms. I mean, looking that from Europe, it's so crazy. I think that the US culture should give more importance to human life. What I think is that we always should prevent the human life above everything. I mean, the only one who decide when a life should end should be God. For the people of my country, I would say to them that they should be careful, be really careful here in the United States with this gun law. And this has been my presentation. Hope you like it.